Welcome to the Rip 28 podcast. This is the Rip 28 podcast. This is the podcast where a few fellas get together and we talk about where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 podcast. I am the world's greatest podcast host, Slider Sports Guy, and I'm joined by a few of my good friends. As always, we start off with the president. What's going on, El Presidente?
Hey, what's up, good people? C-Ned's in the building as always, getting ready for this Christmas. I can't speak for Shauna, but I know the rest of us kind of broke around this time of year, so please pray for us.
Oh yeah, you know she ain't broke. You know she.
Chance, why you ain't tell me what you said about Sean over the? Never mind.
Okay.
I ain't gonna eat. Never mind. I'll talk to you afterwards, Chance.
All right. Well, you heard him. You got your favorite coach's favorite coach, the one and only Mr. Buffalo Bill. What's going on, LBZ?
What it do? It's your boy Beezy the GOAT, aka your favorite coach. Since you said it, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you see the name Mr. Buffalo Bill, you know why. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. I got 2 more days left in school before my break. So I'm doing the Birdman role.
I hear you. And we talked about money and stuff like that. You see her down there pouring.
Who talked about money?
That 1942 pouring
Vintage.
the big liquor, the big money liquor. That's all she. You know what? It's funny, man. Carl was talking about coming back in town and having drinks, and Carl was like, well, we have to make sure we go to my wine cellar that I have in Columbia in order for me to drink our vintage wines and our vintage spirits. You can't really just mess with your common folk drink at a bar. So
only the finest wines and cheeses.
Only the finest wines and cheeses. The one and only S. Thomas. What's going on, S. Thomas?
Thomas.
I'm really not sure why I put up with y'all. I'm really not sure.
Well,
you gotta have somebody to look down on. They help the poor people out. Help the poor
Hey
people
to
out.
everybody but Fly.
Oh man, that hurts. What up, Star? We see you out there checking us out, man. Checking us out.
Star player
online.
in the house.
We see you out there.
What up, Star? Hey girl, hey, we don't want to speak to the fellas.
Yeah,
I was responding.
Show us some love.
Star.
Show us some love,
Star.
Show us some love, Star.
She did. I was responding to her. She said, "Hey, y'all."
Okay.
Shut up, Brian.
What up, Stacy?
I can't wait to see you live. I can't wait.
We see you out there, Stacy. Stacy, you gotta text me your address, man, because hey, I'm gonna give Stacy credit. I don't like to give Stacy credit because Stacy, sometimes can be a bad person. But
you don't like her brother.
But what Stacy
who's
does?
her brother?
Alex, her brother.
Alex who?
Kyle Clare.
Shut up, for real?
You ain't know that?
No.
Yeah.
It seems like we told you that on the show, Carl.
Well, y'all know I don't listen well, so
Stacy, do not give Sly your address.
But what Stacy?
Don't do it. Reconsider.
What Stacy does, though, what I appreciate for Stacy, every Christmas, Stacy send a Christmas card. Stacy send a Christmas card. I appreciate that.
Ain't that sweet?
What she does, man. That's
Speaking
pretty
of
good.
that, Jake Kumar too.
Yeah, Jake Kumar. He sent one.
I don't get one from either of them. So.
Well, your boy Juwan sent out his family photo, Christmas present.
Didn't get that either.
All right, light skin.
This ain't the 80s or 90s no more. All you gotta do is take a picture and put it on Facebook. For free.
Save your postage.
But yeah, man. Juwan sent out his family photo for Christmas to everybody. Star says she just mailed out her first batch of cards. Okay. I see. Shout out to everybody checking in with us, It's funny, man. Those Christmas cards and stuff, those family photos, everybody got to dress the same. They wear their same pajamas or whatever they got on, man. To be the cute, corny family photo shit, man. But you know, it's funny because your wife got
corny.
it is corny, man. I think it's corny, but I mean, it's cool. It's a cool corny.
It's cool, but it's corny. I have to agree with Sly. I don't usually do this. I'm on record as saying I agree with Sly.
Yeah, you know.
That sounded bad.
Wow.
Your
Sun
old
shines
lady.
on the dogs behind every once in a while.
Hey, a broke clap, right? Twice a day.
Man, I'm thinking like Sly, because I was about to say, Sly, I know what you're thinking. A broke clock. He said all the time.
That's because he broke.
But yeah, though, man, I find it, you find it funny because, usually it's the wife in charge of doing all that stuff, or your old lady in charge. And it's like, you got to go out shopping and buy the damn clothes that fit you or whatever, man. Y'all ever go shopping with y'all old lady? Y'all like going clothes shopping with y'all old lady?
Only if she paying.
Man.
She can buy what she want if she paying.
My thing is, even if she is paying, man, I don't get it. I don't get it, man, because I don't know how y'all do, but when I go shopping, I know I want a pair of pants. I know I need a shirt. I walk in the store, buy me a pair of pants. I walk and get me a shirt, and I turn on around and leave. I don't check every doggone thing in the store.
That's too much, Sly.
I don't know why women got to do that, man.
I'm going online, see if they got it in store, have it at the counter. And when I get there, I'm going to pick it up, swipe that card or whatever transaction, and I'm out of there. I ain't doing all that.
If I already have it, I'm not even going to the store. Deliver it to my house, please.
Mm-hmm. my old lady mad at me right now.
That extra charge, hey, Chance, that extra delivery fee gonna hurt me, so I'm gonna go.
Wait, she said don't be.
she said don't be
putting my business on the Facebook street.
That's what she just said.
Exactly, heard that. Yes. Hey.
Wow.
Talk about shutting ish down.
You know what? She just walked out the Rip 28 studio.
Tell her to get on Facebook. Matter of fact, let me send her a message. We need her and T to come up in here. We need her and T to roll up the three of us.
Look, now Chance ain't said nothing now. Why Chance is thrown into me? That ain't right.
I see my people up in here.
That's not right. You don't have to do Chance like that. Chance catch enough strays on the show and doing pregame. We don't leave him alone. That's my quarterback.
Chance, you wear the matching outfits, the matching PJs on Christmas?
Yeah,
without question. Without question.
Yeah, Sly, now why you ask that?
Questions that don't need answers.
Chance, how do you feel about marriage? That's the question you should have asked. How do you feel about it, Chance?
I mean, I don't like wearing things one time and never wearing it again. So that's my pet peeve. Like, well, I'm buy something, I'm just wear one time.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't like going to the store either. We had to make some
Chance being that buffalo plaid, just like everybody else.
Yes, sir.
We had the plaids on last year in front of the tree, Christmas. Like this, what's up? Hey, it's cool. It's cool for the day.
But see,
I never been a pajama person anyway.
But see, Chance, you talk about wear once. See, that's my thing. I don't wear pajamas. You know what I'm saying?
I don't wear pajamas either.
I don't wear pajamas. I sleep naked. You know what I'm saying? Forget that. But
it's healthy.
But the thing is, though, what tripped me out is
she get mad at me. I don't want to hear Sly talking about you don't want to go there.
The man bed sheet look like an oil stain. Oil stain in the bed. You got a clean side and the oil side.
Oh Lord! Don't talk about the dent in that ball. That ball, you can tell that ball got a body. All of them can fit Sly because it's shape.
They gotta rotate that bed once a week.
Because I do work in it. I go to work. I go to work in it.
Am I hearing feedback? Am I hearing somebody else in this?
I go to work. That's why it's a dinner.
Hey man, let's get back on these pajamas. Now back on the pajamas.
But yeah, but Chad was sitting there talking about, why I don't like buying stuff, you wear at one time, man. They get mad at me because, I'll go and pick up them damn Christmas tree pajamas I got. If I got to walk to the mailbox, I need something to put on real quick. I go put my little Christmas tree pajamas on and go to the mailbox, man. Hey, I walk all around. It don't matter. You're only supposed to wear them at Christmas time. Nah, dog. I paid for these.
I'm like that. I'm with you, Sly. I don't care when I wear them. If I buy them, I'm gonna wear them when I want to because they mine.
March 15th in the Christmas pajamas.
That's right.
17th in the Christmas pajamas.
There you go. May 29th.
Christmas pajamas. Buffalo plaid.
Buffalo plaid. Hey, speaking of that, boy, y'all crazy. Man, y'all know what? I can tell you right now what my mama done got me for Christmas.
I already know too. Go ahead. What you about to say? You gonna say the same thing?
Boy, I got some pajamas. That's what I got.
Nah, I
pajamas,
got
socks and drawers.
I got socks and drawers. I already know.
I got some pajamas and a pillow, a new pillow.
Wait a minute. Does your pillow have brown stains in it, LeBron?
No. Why would your pillow have brown
stains? What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out why you got a new pillow.
Because that's what she buy me a lot. I got a lot of pillows. They be brand new. The good ones, though. They be the good ones. I love you, Mom. I know you'll be on here in a minute and you'll listen back. I love you and your gifts.
You hadn't seen the meme or whatever. It's like if your pillow look like this, it's way you never got COVID.
Hey, Carl, they don't never get a chance because Christmas I get them, my birthday I get them, Father's Day I get them. She switch them out
as you should.
As I should.
And look, like Star said, every 6 months change that pillow out.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
For real?
See, we agree on something, Star. See, ain't against you, Star.
If you got a pillowcase, why you need to change the pillow out?
I would say you had hair oils on yours, but I'm lying.
ain't no hair oils coming on this one right here.
I'm about to tell a lie, so it's Sunday. I'm gonna say that lie for another day.
And my thing is, I ain't even go front. I ain't even in charge of that. I ain't in charge of none of that at my house when it comes to the pillow shit like that. I walk in, it's a new pillow on the bed. Oh, I got a new pillow. Thank you.
Got a new pillow.
Your woman knows better.
Thank you for a new pillow. It's just certain stuff, man. When it comes to your family, certain stuff, certain issues that you got to check it. You got to take care of it. That you don't, as men, we're not in charge of. But I do know one thing. A recent poll was put out. And we found out that 13 out of 17 African American families prefer the RIP 28 podcast as their podcast of choice. We are the number one podcast out of 13 of 17 African American families in the United States.
How many families are polled? 17?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they usually got 1,000. They usually go and call 1,000 different people. They send out 1,000 different emails for some of these polls.
So 17 people responded.
And that's enough of a sample. Oh man, that's enough of a sample to know that we the favorite.
Out of 1,000, check this out. What up, Shannon?
It is, as long as you're on top. 13 out of 17 is a great percentage.
No, 13 out of 17.
You win.
No. We the number one podcast, man.
Look, Star players say what?
Yeah, Star. You can tell by that what Star was kind of upset that only 13. That's what she meant when she said what she was
that's
upset.
what we want. Okay.
You gotta make sure we get you in the same rate next time.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
No, the people have spoken, man. I don't know what it is, but the people have spoken.
You're right.
Because they be checking us out. They see us. We all over the internet, man. Bro, where all can they catch us, man? Bro,
the world, Craig.
Where can they catch us? They won't check us out, bro.
Man, they can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Podbean, Podbay, Apple iTunes, everywhere you can stream a podcast, you can find the world's greatest and the world's richest. I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide which one the world's richest is.
Oh, they already know who the world's richest is.
Yeah, but I didn't want to tell them. I get tired of telling them.
They already know.
I can't wait to see it because I got a few fundraisers I need her to
Wait, what?
Yeah. Hey, your team needs some new shoes.
You know what?
I can't fundraise. I can't fundraise for high school.
Speaking of fundraisers.
No. This ain't for the high school.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and hit that cash out. Hit that cash out. $ RIP28 podcast. We're doing a lot of things with this cash out. Y'all think we just spending it and we gonna wild out, but we're putting the money together for our Shauna. Get Shauna a date fund.
It's only at $5.
We got, our people in Pakistan put some money in now. We are.
How many rupees we got?
We are the number two.
Wait. Hey, that's the money of Pakistan, man. I want to just say rupees. They think we out here. Raping them with the
they think we out here Bill Cosby and that. Come on.
They won't. No, I said rupees with the P.
But no, you gotta think about most of our listeners. Never mind. I ain't gonna tell.
You gotta enunciate.
Yeah,
I don't. I said rupees.
Yeah, not for our audience. We got a broad audience.
Yeah, it's broad. All right, come on.
Let's clear this up for Star and for all the other people listening and watching. No, Shauna does not need to pay for a date, but we have established, if you go and check our RIP28 archives, Shauna does not go on dates at chain restaurants. If you go and look it up, we got a clip. Woman refuses to go on a date at a chain restaurant, and that was Shauna. She doesn't want to go on a date at a chain restaurant. So for the young gentleman who won't even get out of the car. Yeah, won't even get out of the car. She won't get out of the car.
First of all, stop it.
But for the young gentleman who wants to take Shauna out on a date, he has to take her to a high class place. And we at the RIP28 podcast, we're willing to pay for that. If we can raise enough money. We got to raise money first.
Not true. First of all, this has gotten way out of control. Keep it.
You'll go to a Mexican restaurant, right, Sean?
Oh, I would eat Mexican food every day if I could.
So Mexican, not
Los Amigos, Los Bravos,
Los Homes,
La Hacienda, all of them.
Yo, Homes.
It's a La Hacienda wherever you go. That's a real chain. I don't care what Mexican restaurant you go to, they all got the same.
It's a lot. You got the combos. You got the. You get 2 tacos.
Let me get a Speedy Gonzalez. Let me get a Speedy Gonzalez.
But Chad, did you say
one
yo
enchilada,
home?
one burrito?
What up to Pateria? She out here.
Yeah, say yo home.
Big O out here.
Chad, come out. That's the restaurant. Yo homes.
That's his house. That's his house.
Shout out to all our amigos and amigas. And this is the thing. Now, Shauna, you can't dispute this.
Wait,
we got. I showed Shauna the email. I hate I deleted it, but I showed Shauna the email when we were rated as one of the top comedy podcasts in Mexico. You remember when I showed you we were one of the top comedy podcasts in Mexico? I need to check the ratings again. But our Pakistan people be on me. We ain't had what's our brother name? What's the Mexican brother we had on the show?
Laz.
I seen last Friday, man.
Okay.
He was like, "What's up, El Presidente?"
Yeah. We need to bring Laz back, man.
I didn't watch that episode.
Hold on. What did he say?
He was like 2 or 3. Right?
What did he say, Chance?
He said, "What's up, El Presidente?"
There he is. Oh man, Laz, man.
Oh, y'all stupid.
We need to reach out to him, man. The thing is, man, I think what happens, man, the reason we're so big in Mexico is because the Mexican family is huge. They believe in family values and stuff like that. They believe in keeping their family together, and it's huge in the the Mexican community to be.
That fool said La Familia.
Yeah, to be with family. I think that might be Italian. I don't know. La Familia. But anyway, man, what we do on the Rip 28 podcast, we give advice, man. We give advice, and we had somebody needed some advice about their family. We had somebody needed some family advice. And so what we do, hey, we gonna help you out, man. We gonna give you that advice. We gonna help you out. We got a letter, and we gonna get our producer to pull this letter. Hey, producer, we got him back. We got our producer back. We had to had to pay him. Well, we always pay now. We come on now. Don't play us like that. Don't play us like that. We do it right. We do it right now.
Producer, can you make that bigger?
Hold on, bro. You rushing the producer. Producer got a lot of
y'all overpaid.
Producer trying to do a lot of
stuff. Overpaying the producer.
Producer trying to do a lot of stuff, man. That dude.
That's called doing too much.
He's a busy guy, man. Producer is a busy guy. So check this out.
Shout out to Juwan Kennedy watching.
Oh,
with his pajamas on, with his matching pajamas on.
His matching
he got matching pajamas.
Come on now, that's like action change. You ain't have to do that.
He's so outnumbered too. Yeah,
ain't nothing but women in his house.
No, his pajamas match.
Juwan got to be.
Juwan, any excuse he got to go out of town to work, that mug go.
Don't put his business out there like that. He might not tell nobody that.
Right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna read it. You gonna read it, Sly?
You got it. Go ahead, knock it out. We just can't let Chance read.
Just don't let Chance do it.
Christmas cash less. What up, fellas? I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all are my cousins, and y'all are like family. I know y'all wouldn't steer me in the wrong direction, so here's my Christmas story and how my wife is overbearing. Want a story? Here you go. My wife and I have been married for 3.5 years. We have two kids of our own, one before marriage. Our finances aren't great, but it fits our family. Notice the all caps. In the past, we've had extra funds to help others out here and there. But since we have an extra person, now we don't have it to give. But my wife volunteered us to help her sister's kids during Christmas. To which I said, "Are you serious?" She didn't consult with me, and now there's tension. We have barely made our kids' holiday special and still have bills. She's saying it's family, and I understand that, but we can't help the poor if we're one of them. Come on, fellas. Please tell me how to handle this. We're not homeless, but my wife is certainly trying to drive us there. And I see Caucasian people. So it ain't one of us this time, maybe.
Wait, you see Caucasian people where?
You don't see the face? The emoji?
Yeah,
I missed that.
Maybe they ain't got no iPhone. They can't change.
Ask the producer to pull that back up. Oh, God.
They might not have an iPhone. They might have an
Hey, but for real though, you do gotta take care of yourself before you take care of other people. Like you said, you can't take care of the poor if you wanna.
Listen, when you married, you can't just jump out there like that. I know it's family, and I get it. I love my family, but I don't want to be homeless trying to help everybody else, and everybody else already won't help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that's if you ain't gonna get no help.
Yeah.
What does help look like, though? What does help look like? So
it sounds like a lot. Can
the producer pull the letter back up? Because it didn't say like it said help. What does I need more information. I need to know what help looks like.
Well, that's the thing about these letters, man. When you people write in, when you email us at rip28podcast@gmail, sometimes you got to give us a little bit more details to work with.
Right.
You gotta give us
are you paying the bills? Are you paying the bills for the Christmas season? Are you providing the Christmas?
Are you buying presents? Like what is help?
She helped her sister's kids during Christmas, so she bought the kids some presents.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm guessing. They brought the kid the kids some presents.
Well, I mean, you got your list of people that you buy presents for. So,
Check this out. I'm about to use.
You don't have to break the bank to buy presents, especially for children. Like, do they need hat and gloves because you're in a cold weather climate? Like, I don't.
But the thing is, he said their finances aren't great, so they may not have.
He said they are great.
I thought he said are not.
All right, first off.
First of all, we can't read that because everybody looking like this when the producer put that letter up.
Well,
I'm gonna go to the email.
One thing we gonna say though, is we can't take Shauna advice on this one right here, and this is
that's not true.
In a direct quote from S.commas, man, fuck them kids. Direct quote. Chance was having a fundraiser for his son. Chance sent out an email, and we all tried to help out the kids. Shout out, man, fuck them kids. I ain't giving nothing.
First of all, that is not how it went down.
I got to correct that.
That's how the rich stay rich.
I got to correct that. She didn't say. Okay. She said FDK. She didn't say the real word. And then none of y'all give him nothing either. So you talking about?
I donated to your.
Let's be clear. What? I gave Chance's oldest daughter or second daughter graduation gifts. So I was not empty. I sent several Amazon packages to the Nest household. Thank you very much.
I
said I wasn't buying that raggedy. I said I wasn't buying that raggedy popcorn that they were selling. Because everybody was selling popcorn. I don't want no popcorn. Tell me something else.
I just donated to her in college. I drove all the way down there to see her.
I donated to the doggone NIL fund or something for the school.
Hey, guess what?
First of all, y'all
no, I'm not. Oh no. He know I ain't lying. They sent the little email and all. Thank you for I'll tell you what, I won't help no more. That's it.
Yeah, I ain't even get a thank you from your kid, your rude ass kid.
I wasn't gonna bring that up. I wasn't gonna bring that up.
I don't even say thank you to me. So.
But you supposed to teach them better, Chance.
I try. These new millennium kids different.
Look, they be hitting and running and everything. We can't trust Chance to lead his kids.
Shout out. We got Chris.
Oh my God.
Joined us. Shout out to Susie. Susie in the chat. Shout out to Susie.
Who is Susie?
Susie. Well, Susie left. I think Susie left about the 10th grade. I think Susie should have graduated with LeBron.
Susie McKelvey?
Yeah, McKelvey. Well, I didn't want to put a whole name out
she was,
there.
and Brian did. Really? Oh yeah, she was on Jamie Chili.
Yeah. She went to Charlotte. But yeah, man. Nah, man, fuck them kids, man. Let's just be real, man. Man, check this out, brother. You know your family finances, man. You know your family finances. And if you can't, afford to give somebody else kids presents, man, you gotta have a talk with your wife, man. Y'all gotta communicate when it comes to that money like that. Y'all gotta say, hey, look, man, I can't afford to do it, man. We can't afford to do it. Don't go behind my back and give money.
Or can you afford to do it if you do it within reason? Like you don't have to get the Xbox or whatever you know what I'm saying? Like you can help the kids by maybe they need things that maybe they need stuff for school like notebooks and paper and stuff like that. Or maybe they need underwear and socks. Like it doesn't have to be the big extravagant whatever it is to help the sister out with her children.
Go ahead. Like I do, I'll be like, how old you is this year? 12. You go $12, son.
Hey, then you have to take into consideration the age of the kids too. So the needs may change and vary there.
Well, check this out,
how
man.
old they are.
I'm a practical gift giver, man. I'm gonna give what they really need. So I'm gonna go to my office. I'm gonna go and get them extra rolls of toilet tissue at the office, some extra rolls of printer paper. They gonna get some printer paper. I'm gonna wrap it up, give them some toilet tissue, some printer paper. They need some staples. You know what I'm saying?
You really got to teach them that Christmas is about giving and not receiving.
I want to know what the letter writer's definition is of like helping the kids. Like, what does that mean? Because getting somebody like an electric scooter, that's a want, but it's not a need. Are you helping by getting the needs of the kids, and the mom is like, okay, I'll do the extra stuff. I don't know. I feel like I need more, because what exactly can't the mom do that you're gonna do when you can barely afford to do for yourself?
And why the mom can't do it? Did she lose a job? Is she on drugs? You have to take certain things into consideration, dog, because if your finances aren't great and you barely making it, and he still said, our finances are great. We made it happen for our kids, and we still have to pay bills.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm
and not. Also, let's be clear: the wife should absolutely talk to her husband before she agrees to take on the responsibility of someone else's family.
Definitely.
So she out of pocket for that out the gate.
Well, we was talking about this earlier. That the husband money is their money, her money is her money.
Yeah.
But the thing about
that
earlier. We was talking about the gift giving
earlier.
Gifts you got.
Oh, jump! Here go. Star just put something out there. Here's a resource for next year. They can write Santa at the North Pole through the USPS, and they will get adopted. Someone will send gifts anonymously.
Oh,
this
come on now.
The load for the family.
What's that address?
I guess I know at the post office.
I'm glad he got that word out.
Miss Stover was my English teacher, so I can read and pronounce words. I had great English teachers. But here go the thing though. I think what she was talking about, if you write a letter and you just put it in your mailbox and you address it to the North Pole, the post office takes these letters and they just send them to a central location, and then you can go by that central location as just a regular citizen and pick up a letter, and then you can, grant that wish. You can mail it back. Yeah. Now, my mom worked at the post office for 30 years. That's why I know that. Not like I went to the post office and granted some kid his wish.
We know you would. We know you would.
You looking for?
Shout out to Keon. Shout out to Kitty Boo. Happy Key Online. Appreciate all y'all checking in, man. But yeah, man. Here go the thing, man. Have a talk with your old lady, man. Seriously, sit down with your old lady and be like, yo, look, these are bills. This is where our money at, man. You can't be going and making and see what happened. What I believe the old lady, she wanted to save face in front of the family. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to look good in front of her family, and she ain't want to be the person to say, yo, man, I ain't got it. And, it kind of looked bad in front of her people. So she tell her people she got it. So now she done put herself into a bind, or she done put their family into a bind. So, hey, tell your old lady she need to go and drive Uber for Christmas. Do some Uber Eats, get some money in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pay for them kids, go and get some more money in. And Ron, they do not adopt adults. You will not get a G-Wagon. You will not get a G-Wagon.
But Aaron had a good point though. Where the kids' daddy? Where's the other side of the family? Are they helping? If we all come together, then they can have a great Christmas if we all come together.
Well, here go another thing about sometime when you are the person in the family who's doing a little bit well, and everybody else in the family ain't doing right. They kind of look at you and say, hey man, we can always go and lean on Chan got it. We can always lean on Braun got it. We can lean on them. And it's like, man, just cause I work hard to be in the position I'm in. Your ass better work harder.
Well, that was on Go ahead, Chance, sorry.
I said, do you know how many people disappointed me that I didn't go to the league? They was thinking, they was like, well, we got it. I'm like,
Mama, we almost made it.
I didn't almost.
And what happened? You talk about leaning. What happens to a kickstand if a bike's too heavy for it? It's going to eventually break.
Exactly.
Right?
So, but you have to set boundaries, and I think that's a thing.
That's
People
tough.
don't set boundaries. So if you are the person who is quote unquote made it, and you're doing better than everybody else in the family, you still have to set boundaries. So it goes back to this woman should have had a conversation with her husband before she agreed to take on the responsibility of providing for someone else's children.
You ain't never.
That's a big responsibility, man. Especially when you got your own and you just had a baby.
Hey, just think about it. It's regular people like us. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, buddy.
I say it's regular people like us that got people pulling on like that. It's folks that, was in the NBA, NFL go broke. They was making millions and millions of dollars trying to take care of their family. You know what I'm saying? So what make the difference between a regular person? Like, I can't take care of you, man. Like, if I have the opportunity to help you do something, maybe, but people take advantage of that too. You give them something one time, next thing
they're gonna come back.
That's why you have to set boundaries. You have to, especially if people think that you're in a position to be able to do for them and they either can't or won't do for themselves. No, I did this for me and mine. Like, you had every opportunity to do the same thing and maybe you didn't or couldn't or whatever have you. You gotta set boundaries.
Chance spoke to it. You saying, talking about all the NBA players and all these people that's gone broke. How about these lottery winners?
Ooh.
A lot of them go broke too. So you, like Shauna said, you got to set boundaries. As tough as it is, man, people, they'll run you dry. And then the crazy part about it is when you dry and broke, guess what they say? Man, how he or she blew that money already?
He's stupid.
He a loser. He a loser.
Yeah, look at him now. He went from living up there in Beverly Hills, now she back here in such and such. Come on, man.
Then you on the 30 for 30.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you one that drove me crazy was Antoine Walker. Do what they said, 2 or 3 $100 million contracts. I said, God dang, boy.
Bad real estate investments, giving away money to family, But you know what though? You talk about being smart with your money and stuff. The Japanese guy who just signed a $700 million contract for 10 years.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I couldn't say his name. I'm glad you could. I'm glad you could. But he's supposed to be getting $70 million a year. Now, what this guy did, he deferred $65 million a year he's only going to get $5 million a year, and that other 65 is just deferred. I guess they'll start payments on it in 2034. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like that idea because you got a guy like Bobby Bonilla every June he gets like he gets like $1.13 million every June. He gets that. And he ain't played baseball since like 2004 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's still
it's just fascinating to me though how people think that they are entitled to what you have. So we all came up together and we all, we all went to grandma's house in the summer together. So somehow, because now you have established yourself and you're in this position, somehow I'm entitled to what you have, which is just, there's fallacy in that thinking. Like that's wrong. And I don't know at what point in people's lives they say, well, because Chance made it, he big time here in his corporation, so I'm entitled to a piece of that. Actually, you're not. You're not entitled to anything that Chance has worked hard for. But why are people that way? Like, why do they think that they deserve that?
Society of entitlement. This society is built on entitlement now. Everything is entitled because I exist. I deserve to live a certain way. because I do this, I deserve. No. Because if we all got what we deserve, we'll be in better positions. You got to work for what.
If you go out there and get it, you absolutely deserve it.
You got to work. You got to work for it.
But you don't deserve a piece of anyone else's pie. That's theirs. Chance did that. Chance, went through all of this, and he started at the bottom, and now he's here. Like that's Chance's success, and his he reached that plateau, or he reached that monument where this is where I'm supposed to be. You aren't entitled to anything that Chance has done. Get out of here. Because we used to have sleepovers together in the living room. So he deserved to give me what? Get out of here, please.
So what y'all think about kids though? Like, all right, so I had a kid and he went to the league. He's supposed to take care of me. Do y'all feel that?
Hell yeah.
It's like survivor's remorse. Right?
I don't let my son know.
You talking about your own child?
Yeah.
He my retirement plan. I ain't saying
he ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. That's my son's nickname.
He ain't asked to be here. They ain't asked to be here.
Well, he better be glad. He better be glad my pullout game week.
No, I mean, if they do take care of you, that's good. But if they don't, are they entitled to take care of you?
I wasn't entitled to be a good daddy either. I didn't have to be a good daddy. I didn't have to do that. I could have been like some of these other cats. It's not in my blood. It's not in me. But I didn't have to go to no darn Alabama driving through the night. I have to do that. So,
but I think that each of y'all have raised your children in such a way that they will want to take care of you. They will want that for you. That's a little different than feeling entitled to. I feel like you put in the work, you put in the effort. You've nurtured your children. You spent time with them and built relationships with them. So much like us, right? Like, ain't no way Brian gonna leave his mama out there. It just ain't gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
I'm saying if they don't, y'all gonna fall out.
No. Because by the time
I don't think they won't though.
No.
Yeah, I mean, but some will.
Not in this crew.
Kobe, I don't think so.
Kobe Bryant and his people.
Well, but they fell out though because they disagree with his choice of a life partner, right?
Yeah, he married a Mexican.
They disagree with that.
Like that.
But that's different than for me. I think that's different than like Chance saying, "Oh, Bron, what if Messiah just was like, F him? I'm gonna let him out here when he get old. I'm done with him." I just don't think that's gonna happen because LeBron has a relationship with him and he put in time with him and he nurtured that relationship.
Well, I ain't even saying that. I'm saying, all right,
Jelly Bean Brian did too.
He'll hit you up, but do you expect you got to buy you a house, buy you a car? You ain't got to work no more.
Yep.
Yep. You're dang on right.
He ain't have to work.
And I was with him when he was shooting in the he ain't shooting in the gym.
But if he doesn't, so Chance, say he doesn't. So say Cam is like, F that dude. That's something that Sly did wrong. And his coming up. Something Sly didn't do right there. Because there's no way that Sly, whatever his mom needs, he's not going to give it to her. There's no way. So in turn, if Cam's like, nah, F that dude, somewhere there's a disconnect, and that's on him.
Take that baseball bat to the knee. Ain't nobody getting nothing.
It's your last contract, fool.
Last contract.
And if it's football, it ain't guaranteed. So
that part.
You gonna take care of Pops.
That's why I don't worry about shooting. That's why I don't worry about shooting in the gym. I'm hitting in them cages. I don't care nothing about shooting.
Guaranteed.
Hey, listen, everybody gonna be 5'11", can dribble and shoot. They gonna be able to go pick somebody to do that. Everybody can't get in that batter's box and hit 96 miles an hour.
But also, that's not your goal in life, though, to make sure that your kid can take care of you.
Right?
That's not and I think a lot of times you find that people they find themselves living their lives and their dreams to their children.
To their child.
Yeah.
And in return, it's like, like I'm putting everything in this one right here so that they can do that. And so their expectations are different. Y'all aren't living out your dreams through your children. So it's inevitably going to be a byproduct that your kids are like, my dad put time in with me, and you didn't have to say it and you didn't have to spell it out, but he recognizes that and he knows he's gonna want to take care of you. Like, that's just what it is.
If it's my child dream, I live that dream with him, and I'll want him to make it because I know he's good. But if he get there and he decide that, whatever, as long as you make it, kid, I'll always be able to take care of myself. Because, I grew up taking, what I'm saying? I've already done that, but I just want kids, any kid, my kid, Chance kid, anybody kid, just to live out whatever dream it is, man. Be able to take care of yourself and stand on your own 2 feet.
Yep, there you go.
And I know I made it.
Well, I think we kind of got off the subject of the letter, but the letter, back to the letter, man. Your wife was wrong. Your wife was wrong, man. She's supposed to talk to you about any type of financial commitment somewhere else. Especially if it's a financial commitment that hurts your family. You gotta talk. You gotta talk to your wife, man. And that's one thing, is communication with your spouse is so important. So, hey, I hope your wife is listening. If your wife is checking this out, because we are the top ranked podcast among Black families. So I know your wife is checking this out. So you did right.
Hey.
She wanted 17.
It was 13 out of 17.
13 out of 17. She wanted 13. My bad. I apologize.
And get that step right.
So it's funny you say get that step right. So I think that kind of jumps into our next listener letter. Mr. Producer, if you can you pull that one up for us?
Please, Mr. Producer.
The next one is right here. It is a question about a stepkid. It starts off, my stepkid. What up, brothers? I need y'all help. Well, before we start this, everybody who's listening, everybody who's watching, make sure you go to our YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube page, our Spotify page. Make sure you subscribe. And when this podcast is over, and in case you missed anything, go to our YouTube page. We upload them at 12 midnight. It'll be uploaded on Spotify. Make sure you follow so you can get the update, so we can get them YouTube numbers up. But anyway, my stepkid. What up, brothers? I need y'all help. My wife's son still lives with us. He is a very good kid. I have no problem with him. He is in college. He helps around the house. He isn't a knucklehead. But my problem is he loves the women. He is a player for real. He has different ladies. He has a different chick every other week, it seems like. But it seems like his player ways are catching up to him. He's bringing the drama to our house. This fool had 2 chicks fighting on our front yard. He even had one of his girl's ex-boyfriend come to my crib looking for him. I've had it, I guess I should say, up to here with him. He has to go. I tell my wife, and she says she ain't putting out her son. But dude is 20. It's time for him to make a move. Am I right or wrong?
I would say he got to go, but the one thing in there said he's in college. So you literally got to take care of him in college. He just can't be bringing them girls over to the crib.
But they say he a good kid, though. They say he a good kid. He don't cause...
You can't have that drama at the house, though.
Yeah.
Not at my house.
Yeah, man.
I got an HOA, too. They gonna kick all us out.
Hey, Chad, you'll be like the people before, about to be homeless, ain't it?
Hey, you can't be Poe taking care of the Poe. What they say last letter? Hey, dude, do not bring this stuff over to my crib, bro.
You gotta tell young boy how to keep his hoes in check. You know what I'm saying? if he gonna be a player, if dude gonna be a player, dude gonna be out there. He need to learn how to keep his hoes in check.
Especially when you in my house.
Yeah, man.
You got that drama coming over there. You better know what you're doing.
And then Dad jealous too. He like, man, he got all these hoes.
Yeah, I know that. Dad seeing all these nice young tenders coming to the house and like, God damn, bro.
Dad might want to say something to somebody in case.
Bring that up over here,
keep down the temptation.
I'm bringing that stuff over here.
Daddy trying to hold down the temptation. Hey, boy, you can't be doing that over here now.
Wait a minute now.
Hey, look, you know how your mommy is, boy. Don't be doing that. He want to blame
Wait
mom.
a minute now. Hey, wait a minute now.
But no, I'm with y'all, though. You can't have that drama around the house, man, because especially with an HOA, and I know how them HOA people can be, boy. They ain't going to give you but one warning. The next one,
if
you
that.
gotta go. Yeah, if that. You're right. You get the right one, you'll be out of there on the first one.
I had a weed in my yard, and they put a letter in my mailbox.
No, the HOAs ain't no joke, bro.
They're like, you've got colored Christmas lights. We are an all white light neighborhood.
No. Here go my thing, bro. You can't put them out because your old lady done made it clear she ain't putting out a baby. She ain't putting out a baby. So what you got to do, you got to make it uncomfortable for him. You got to make it uncomfortable for him. So next time you trying to get a little bit of loving with your old lady, leave the door. Leave the door.
Wait a minute. Let
him hear it. Let him
wait a
hear
minute.
You going to Pound Town on your old lady. You know? Let him hear mama getting dug out.
Hey, I get the concept. A bit extreme.
That is not the advice you give.
Bron, he gotta get on the phone. He gotta be on the phone with one of his homeboys, and then he gotta talk about how his mama tossed a salad the other night, dog. He gotta put it all the way out there, dog. He gotta put it out there, man.
He's trying to get that man mental issues.
If you have children listening, please remove your children from the vicinity if you have children listening right now.
Trying to traumatize.
Hey, the brain is
like
back
this big
in.
walrus in the room.
Hey, the brain is back in. Ron said it's easy. Just make the rule we can't have women at the house.
That's what I said.
Yeah. That's simple. You're in my house. My rules apply. You can't bring girls over here.
So don't bring women over.
Let them know I'm the only one fucking in this house. Let them know.
Just like, wow.
Right.
Let them, hey, man. Dog, Big Al said, it's not hell. That ain't run Jody away. You might have to hook him up one time, though.
He said, you want some sausage?
Well, butt naked and two socks on.
Hey, I got a question, though. If it was both of their child and not his stepson or his child, do he still make that same decision? You think so? You think he would? I don't know. I think he'd be a little more lenient.
Either way, that would have never been the case. You ain't finna be bringing folks up in here smashing in my house. That ain't just ain't what it is. Either way, son, stepson.
And you're not about to have us looking ignorant in front of our neighbors. We're the only black people in this neighborhood.
Yep.
And you got foolishness out here in the streets. We're not gonna do that.
So you let it go too long. And dude ain't number 20. Ain't like he's 26, 27. Like, he just started getting in like that. So
yeah,
nip that in the bud.
Well, he said he been a player.
You can't stop that, dog. You can't.
At my house, I can.
Yeah, maybe
that part.
Yeah, now you can at the house.
But the thing is,
you do what you do, man.
Then they just gonna take it to your front yard.
But what happened when you go to work? Well, you think he gonna stop when you go to work?
I got them cameras.
All them cameras, all of them.
And I get a notification when somebody come to the door.
Notification.
That ring is going off all times of the day.
You can talk to it too.
Yeah, you talk to the door.
Chance be talking to the ring. Hello, what's your name, young lady?
So you know little Johnny got herpes.
9 to 5.
You know little Johnny got herpes. You don't want to come in the house.
Chance be like, is that Ashley? Oh no, I'm sorry.
But you can't be
the same one who was over here yesterday.
You can't be a hater though. That's against man code. That's against man law, man. You can't.
That's a man and a boy. They ain't two men. That's
I don't know, dog.
Somebody.
That's. No.
Hey, there goes Shanna. That Coach Hook baby girl.
Shayna,
boy.
Tell Coach Hook we said what up. Tell Coach Hook we said what up, Coach Hook.
I just seen my dog, man. I just seen my dog.
But yeah,
you saw Butch.
James Butch. My God. Hey, I seen him after that. I seen him after that too. He was still fly with a cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
I think that's the hat me, Mario, Vin, and Anton bought him down in Florida, Chan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's told me he still got it, dog.
Hook look like he can still go out there and shoot a couple 3-pointer.
Oh, you can tell y'all that elbow,
Spot up.
that elbow. Hey, that elbow won't let me. Oh, elbow there, boy. Oh, elbow.
But,
I tell you, Brown.
back to the letter though. Aaron said at 20, I couldn't bring no woman to my mom's crib. I had to smash in the car, in the driveway.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
To a dusty motel on Broad River.
Of course he did.
Hey, speaking of dusty motels on the river, man, didn't they knock down Motel 6?
Yeah, they had to. They found dead bodies in there.
Wait, what Motel 6? Wait, what?
The one across from
St. Andrews.
The one across from Chuck E. Cheese.
It's St. Andrews Road. Not Broad River, St. Andrews Road.
Hey, you've been there before, Sean.
No, I have not actually.
You've been there
but
before,
I worked at Chuck E. Cheese, but I've not been to that hotel.
Yeah, man.
Nor have I. Sly seemed like he had fond memories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he advocating for it.
Hey.
You've been there, yes, you have.
Long
He went and poured out some liquor when they demolished it.
I did, man.
Sly was like, I paid a lot of money for them hotel rooms.
It's so hard
for the girls to go to the hotel.
He definitely didn't pay a lot of money for it.
No, he paid the girls to go to the hotel.
Oh, gotcha.
and if she went in there, she wasn't worth that money.
Aaron, I did.
Aaron,
I did. We'll leave it at that.
Somebody thought it was a buffet.
Wow.
I did. You know, long time ago.
He forget he older than us. Like, we learned from him.
Yeah. Aaron laid the foundation.
Wow.
What up? Watching you, okay?
Kenny.
Like it's time to let's wrap this thing up.
Valencia out there, we see you.
No, let's wrap this thing up. Reel it back in.
But yeah, man, my man.
Y'all remember Dave Chappelle trying to wrap it up?
The wrap it up button.
Wrap it up.
The wrap it up button. Yeah,
but here go my thing. Here go my thing for the stepdad, man. You gotta let old boy know. You gotta let old boy know he can't bring no women to the crib, man. If you can't control your hoes, you can't bring no women to the crib.
Oh, you can bring them. They just gotta be in the living room.
Both feet on the floor.
Nah, cause this the thing, man.
People get creative now. You still get it in with the feet on the floor.
Wait, keep it moving, please.
She can sit on your lap.
Please keep it moving.
Sit on the edge of the couch. Keep it moving.
No, please keep it moving. Please keep it moving.
All four on the floor.
No, it'll work. It's you. But yeah, man. Please. You gotta sit down with your wife and let her know, man. Hey, dude is bringing too much drama to the crib. He bringing drama to the crib, and we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you got two women fighting on your front lawn. Okay, yeah, that's funny when it first happened. You know, like ooh, that's. But now you got the ex-boyfriend. Yeah, it is funny. It is funny. You done seen that. You done seen that YouTube video and laugh. You done seen the reel and laugh when you seen two chicks fighting. But when you start to bring, when the ex-boyfriends of some of the girls is coming to the crib, if a dude is crazy enough to come to your crib, and especially if he 20, he know that 20-year-old don't have no house, he coming to your family's crib. That dude wasn't coming over there to talk. That dude was coming over there about some action about his ex-woman. And so you don't know how that action gonna end up because he kid wild now. He kid wild.
And they know where you stay, so you know they're gonna come back by.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're coming back by.
They about to spin the block.
Yeah, he might come through shooting.
You can take if he came over there, not knowing what you had or who was there and all that, yeah, they coming back by.
Yeah,
and when I say there's gonna be two Carlos with four of them hanging out the window shooting. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Nikki. Nikki jumping in. Glad to have you here.
Nikki Bates Davis.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Nikki Bates Davis, we killing on Monopoly Go right now. Keep them points going. My dog.
I don't know.
That's my
I ain't never
dog.
played that Monopoly Go. But yeah, man, you got to have that real conversation, man. You and your old lady, y'all got to sit down with him and tell him, say, hey, man, you know, I understand you young, you want to be a player, you want to go out there and get what you get, but you can't get it at the house if you don't have no money for no hotel.
Like, I ain't hating nothing, but not here.
Find you a hotel and charge by the hour. You better find you a chick who got her own place.
Hey, you need to get a dorm room. You in college.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you in college, man, how come he ain't staying? I guess he's not staying in the dorm then.
They ain't got that financial.
It could be he on summer break or something. You know, they get hot when it's in summer break.
Yeah.
Or winter.
Or winter, yeah, any break. It don't matter. Hey, look, it don't matter.
All of them.
Always is a break.
Yeah, and they really don't need it to be a break. Only thing I'll say is whether he's doing it at your house, dorm room, her house, you better teach him to be careful.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't playing by the same rules these days. And everybody don't play fair. So with that being said, it's a lot of young people get set up and they know you probably gotta, you know, teaching them right. He might have some jewelry or whatever, I'm sure. So you have to be careful, man. People don't play by the same rules they did back when we was growing up. So whether it's at the house or what, teach them how to do things and how to be safe out here.
Mm-hmm. At least he said every other week, not every other day. So he's spreading out a little.
Well, I guess he's spreading his holes out. He's being considerate. He's being considerate. But yeah, man, these kids is rough nowadays, dog. Somebody said he gonna spend that ex-boyfriend gonna spin the block.
Yeah, and Aaron said stepdad need to teach his boy how to squabble. The problem is ain't nobody squabbling no more.
No.
It ain't no good old-fashioned dust ups and you go your way, I go mine, and we meet up again. No, somebody ain't making it out.
Yeah. What John Witherspoon saying Friday? This.
You live to fight another day.
No more.
Get it. You gonna be talking about get up, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Hey, real talk though. Craig was a sucker though. Craig had to hit that man with a brick. No,
man.
They still went over after the brick. Like Debo was a bad dude. He took that brick.
That man 6'7", 320. And Craig ain't have a chance.
Ate that brick.
I'm talking about Chance. Craig ain't have a chance with that fool.
Chance ain't either.
No chance. I'll take Chance over Ice Cube. I'm rolling with my boy Chance.
I appreciate it.
Because that's your quarterback.
That's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. And I knew if my quarterback would have made it, he was going to look out for me. So I'm riding with my quarterback.
You know.
That was my boy, dog.
I'd let you go to the club with me one time.
God dang, dog. You did more than that.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. See, Carl got you.
I got you.
Reel it in.
I mean,
reel it in here, man. Reel it in. Reel it in. But nah,
what the producer said? What the producer said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be saying
Frozen.
He's supposed to be like 1, 2.
Frozen.
Dude, nah, I ain't froze. I'm right here, ain't it? Y'all can't. Am I froze? No, I ain't froze.
You talking about am I froze? Nah, I ain't froze.
Am I froze?
I ain't know if y'all can hear me, man. I ain't know.
No, I ain't froze.
Am I froze? No, let's go.
But I think we did give you a little bit of advice, man. But I'm looking at this time, man, and we're getting real close. We're getting real close.
Yes, we is.
To the time to take a walk. We got to take a walk down the 90s block, man. And you know what we do when we take a walk down the 90s block? We like to compare a couple of things from the 90s and figure out which one you choose, which one you like. And what we're going to do for this version of the 90s block, we're going to take one of the biggest action stars, movie stars of the 90s. And we're going to do 4 of his movies. And
Let's go.
The guy we're going to do is the one and only Wesley Trent Snipes.
Oh, he didn't pull his government name.
Born July 31st, 1962, This American actor is known for his versatility. Check this out. And you know, I didn't realize this until I read this first sentence, man. This brother is born in Orlando, Florida, but this brother he's a real versatile actor, man. You got to think about it, man. Wesley has done a lot of different things, man. He got his career start in the movie Wildcats. It's the Sport of Kings. Better than diamond rings. Football. Dog, he got his start in Wildcats. He was on Miami Vice. He was actually in Bad. Y'all remember Wesley was in Bad? Michael Jackson Bad, the video?
He was. So have you seen the clip though where Prince said he was supposed to be that character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Prince was like, the opening lyrics were "Your butt is mine," and I didn't feel comfortable being on either side of.
I never knew that.
I gotta see you a clip. I got a clip. I'll send it to you.
But Prince literally had his butt out.
Yeah.
In the jeans.
Prince didn't want to be he didn't want no part of somebody saying your butt is fine.
It is mine. But if you look at the variety of roles that this man has played, you know, he's a baseball player in Major League. He was Shadow in Mo Better Blues, basketball and New Jack. He was in King of New York.
Not New Jack. White Man Can't.
Yeah, White Man Can't Jump. He was in New Jack. And then he started to be an action film with Passenger 57, Money Train, U.S. Marshal, The Fugitive 2.
Fugitive, yep.
He even played a drag queen in Tu Wong Fu.
He was Noxzema Jackson.
He just didn't know how to pay them taxes, man.
Yeah, and then I think one of his best dramatic roles, though, y'all ever saw Disappearing Acts? Toni Morrison, and it was him and Sanaa Lathan in Disappearing Acts. Man, God, he was good in that. Yep. You know, he knocked down a white woman in Jungle Fever. Yeah, man. Wesley.
I said that like that's a compliment.
Right. He knocked down like that was the epitome of his success.
Hey, he got to knock down a white woman in film, you know. And then here's the one thing I didn't know he could do was comedy. In that Eddie Murphy, what was that? The
Dolomite. I am Dolomite.
Yeah,
Dolomite. I am Dolomite. Yeah.
Brother was hilarious, dog. Wesley Snipes.
He did a really good job in that one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. And they say he is a 5th degree black belt in Shotokan karate and a 2nd degree black belt in Hapkido.
Maybe the most impressive thing is he had a porno star named after him.
Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes.
What? Oh my God.
That is not the epitome of his success.
No, that is not.
He made it.
He made it. Mama, he made it.
Yeah, I should have made it.
No, Wesley.
Please keep this moving.
Wesley done a little bit of it all, man. Talented actor, man. And
so what are we going with?
He wants to be referred to as Mr. Snipes too. If you see him in person, he referred to him as Mr. Snipes, and he dead serious about that shit too.
Anna Ross and Miss Ross.
James Brown and Mr. Brown. Yeah, he dead serious about that one. But anyway, we're going to pick a few Wesley Snipes movies and see which one you choose from the 90s. We're going to start off with Blade, when he was a half man, half vampire who killed vampires. New Jack City, when he was Nino Brown. Demolition Man, when he had the blonde hair and he was a crazy man with the blonde hair. Or White Man Can't Jump. Which one do you choose? Which one was yours out of those 4?
Say it one more time, Slack.
Blade, New Jack City, Demolition Man, or White Man Can't Jump. Which one? Which one out of the 4?
My favorite was New Jack City, but I think the overall favorite probably White Man Can't Jump. But New Jack City was just a classic. You can watch that, once a month. That was just a good movie, man. You know, and it was, you know, you know how a lot of these black movies have a lot of famous people in them. You know, you had Chris Rock, young Chris Rock in there.
Mm-hmm.
You had
Ice-T.
I can't remember
Ice-T,
Yeah,
Mario Van
Ice-T.
Peebles.
Chris
Payne,
Williams.
Yeah,
Then they have
the
Christopher
dude off of
Williams.
House of Pain. What's his name?
Chris,
Alan Payne.
Yeah, Alan
Payne.
Payne.
Alan
Yeah,
Payne.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah, a
know,
lot
them
of
movies, I think, you know, bolstered people's
Yeah.
careers.
yeah, yeah. Me personally, though, I'm gonna go with White Man Can't Jump, man. I thought White Man Can't Jump was funny. I thought it was good. I really liked him and Woody Harrelson. They did a great job together.
Man, yeah, they had a good relationship there, you know.
It was really, and he actually looked like he could play basketball, you know, because you see a lot of these basketball movies. Speaking of Alan Payne, you know, he was one who can't play ball, but he was in a couple of basketball stuff. It seemed like, you know, I guess for a while, Dwayne Martin, whenever you needed somebody to play basketball, you went with Dwayne Martin for a little bit. But yeah, man, I liked him in White Man Can't Jump. That's one of my all-time favorite. And I got so pissed off when I saw the remake of that. I was like, man, you know, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you make a remake?
Man, what y'all think about that one?
I thought it was garbage. I thought it was garbage.
I mean, it was okay.
I thought it was bad that the white rapper was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, the brother who was actually the real actor, he got us sucked. He act like I think he belonged in the movie. I don't even remember the brother's name.
What's his name? Cinque Walls.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word.
If Sean
don't
right,
that sound right.
Like that, he ain't that popular.
So, Carl, which out of the four, which one do you choose, Carl?
Oh, that's tough because I love New Jack City, like super quotable movie. But White Man Can't Jump is also a super quotable movie.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy nothing.
So I'm gonna have to go with New Jack City because the movies are even. But again, you know me, the soundtrack of New Jack City is it. So I'm going with Wesley as Nino Brown.
Okay. What about you, LBZ?
I was just waiting to say New Jack City.
Never liked you anyway, pretty mother.
Yep, that's it. New Jack City, man.
So yeah, I'm outvoted on this one. It's 3-1.
New Jack City.
New Jack City. New Jack City was a real good movie though, man. And they had whatever happened to the white guy who was a partner? He ever did anything else? I don't remember him doing anything else. The white guy in New Jack City. His partner. Ice-T partner.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Wait, was that Judge Reinhold?
It was Judge Reinhold. I think that's his name.
Yeah, he was in a lot of what's that? John Cusack. I feel like he was in a lot of John Cusack movies.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judd Nelson. What that was his name?
Yeah. I feel like that's who that guy was. He was in a lot of those 90 like rom-com movies.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Let's pull it up. You know, Google is our friend.
Google is our friend. Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna get the producer to do that, Sly.
Well, the producer took a break. He over here eating some lunch. God dog, I just pulled up his filmography, man. He was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, I feel like he was in a lot of the those 90 rom-com movies.
Yeah, man, looked like he had a whole lot of
Judd Nelson, so he was in The Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Which is one of my favorites. He was in was he in St. Elmo's Fire? Yep, St. Elmo's Fire. Yep.
I've never seen The Breakfast Club.
What? That's a good quintessential 80s angst movie, teenage angst. The Breakfast Club is that.
I don't watch movies that don't have black people in.
Okay, well that's why you've never watched The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it gotta have black folk in it for me.
No.
For me to watch it. Yeah, man.
That's just Sly's opinion.
Well, hey, that's how I watch movies. That's how I watch movies. I judge on how many black folk in the movie. That's why I'm a huge supporter of Tubi.
Oh God.
Y'all know I lived in Memphis for a significant part of my life. There's a lot of Memphis movies on that platform there.
On Tubi?
Yeah, Memphis and Detroit. Oh, you
And
know what?
ATL. Let's be clear.
They just put Money and Violence. Money and Violence is now on
What's
Tubi.
Money and Violence?
Money and Violence is this it was a YouTube television show that came out probably about 12 years ago, 10 to 12 years ago. And what happened, this brother, he had an alternate source of income, and he decided he wanted to make a movie, but he didn't know how to end the movie. He didn't know how to end it. So he just said, okay, I'm gonna write a script. And he wrote the script, and he got a whole bunch of his homeboys, and they acted in it. And the acting is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. But the script is it's really, really good. It's a really good script. And it just started off, man. He was getting like over 500,000 views an episode. And it got so big that he ended up getting into a bidding war with HBO and Showtime. And all these people were, offered him money for the show. And what he ended up doing, he turned them down and he went with Tidal, because HBO and Showtime, they wanted to take away all his people and get real actors. And he wouldn't have any control he wouldn't have any ownership over the show anymore. So he went with Tidal, and then it just kind of fizzled out once it went behind that paywall of our Tidal. But the funny thing is, like I said, he had all his homeboys acting in it, but the acting was so bad, they actually started to get better. You could tell they were actually getting better as actors toward the end. They were still terrible. They were actually getting better, because it's like 30 episodes. Like 30 episodes. And then it's no time limit. One episode might be 16 minutes, another episode with 42 minutes. It might be, I'm like, God, no, yeah.
Sly is the king of irrelevant information.
I am.
Well, everything that don't nobody know nothing about.
A whole bunch of stuff that don't matter about nothing. I know it. I killed somebody on Jeopardy. If they ever had a real Black Jeopardy.
Only if they had 7 foods that start with Q, like a girl from White Can't Jump.
They gonna call it Bleppardy.
Bleppardy.
Hey, Black Jeopardy with Tom Hanks on Saturday Night Live is one of the greatest Saturday Night Live skits ever. Black Jeopardy with Tom Hanks. You gotta watch it. Hilarious. Go on YouTube it. But anyway, man, I think we had the votes. We had to choose between Blade, New Jack City, Demolition Man, White Man Can't Jump, and 3-1 said New Jack City. So
big business.
New Jack City is the one,
business, man. Around here.
Stand on business. Well, check this, man. It's been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast, man. Before we get out of here, man, we're going to give some parting shots, man. El Presidente, you got anything to say before we get out of here, El Presidente?
Actually, I do, Sly. Actually, I do.
Well, say
hey, y'all stop going broke on Christmas, man. Hey, yeah, this is one day, this little made-up holiday that got y'all broke, and now you trying to catch up 6 months in the year, just paying off your debt. You know what I'm saying? You do stuff like kids get everything all year round. It ain't got to be go for broke on Christmas. Do what you do all throughout the year. Be something moderate, have something nice for Christmas, man. Don't go broke.
It is.
That's all it is.
There it is.
Don't be buying no Gucci belts.
Mr. Buffalo Bill. Oh, God. Don't subject with that Gucci belt. Mr. Buffalo Bill, anything you got to say before we get out of here?
Man, I was going to say something on the lines of change, man. Give your kids the time. They'll value it more. It will never go out of style. They won't throw it away. They'll keep those memories a long time, man. So I'm with Chance. Don't go broke trying to give your kids what you didn't have. Just give them a good Christmas and a good home, and y'all have a blessed holiday.
Well, we is going to ask Shauna for a Christmas gift.
Yeah, now that's required from Shauna, but that's everything.
Hey, you ain't supposed, you don't expect nothing, but you got to ask,
You don't know unless you ask. They say a closed mouth don't get fed.
Closed mouth don't
y'all.
get fed.
I hate y'all.
S. Commas. Any word for the poor people out there? S. Commas.
For everyone, I say it every time, love on your people. It's the holiday season. Make sure you check in on folks who might be by themselves, who might be experiencing a first holiday season without a loved one, or even a 25th holiday season without a loved one. It's just important to make sure you check in on your people, let folks know you're thinking about them and you love them. And if you're traveling to your homes, like a hometown or don't live there, just try to, make sure you see the people that you need to see. Happy holidays.
Stay out the hood of Columbia.
Check this, man. This has been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them. And I know the people got mad at me last week because I didn't give it to you, but I'm going to give it to you this week. We always end this with a quote from a Southwest Atlanta poet.
Genius. Get it to him.
He about to bring the flute out.
And we're gonna tell you, why this quote is important. Here it is. I hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. Wetness all around me, true, but I'm no island. Peninsula maybe. It makes no sense. I know crazy. Give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap. No looking back. Basically, what that means, once you meet the right person, none of the other opportunities around you even matter any longer. Settling down is worth it. That was a quote from Andre 3000 from International Players Anthem.
3 stacks.
It's been another great episode of the RIP 28 podcast. We'll see you. Well, we might not see you next week because it's Christmas. We might take a break.
See you next year.
We love you at the RIP 28 podcast.
We'll see y'all next week.
It's Christmas Eve.
Be easy.
I'm just messing. I'm messing.